If I could be honest, here in this moment, I've been so nervous to stand here with you. They're all here for us, and I feel their aura. But just for a moment, I'll pretend it's just you. Yes, they can hear us, but they don't understand. They
say that a woman's heart should be so deep into God that a man must seek him in order to find her. And that's exactly what happened with us.
I remember us talking about this moment when we were teenagers. I remember us doing long distance, and you would always say it would be worth it one day, and here it is. This moment and our time together now makes all that hurt from being far from each other so worth it.
Tomorrow I'll open my eyes and I will whisper to my wife, I belong to you. And I will wait to hear you say, as a tear rolls down your face,
For you, I did not take my relationship with God as serious as I should have. So I would never forget the moment I went to church with you for the first time in a long time. We were praising and worshiping, and I looked at you and I seen this glow that was heavenly. And you didn't know it at that time, but at that moment I knew you were the woman I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life with. I love you so much, and I promise to love you through thick and thin, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, because through all that, we still have God. We still have love, and we still have each other, which is more than enough for me.
My favorite thing about you is that you have always led us fearlessly towards Jesus and made our marriage always center him. I love that we are able to pray together, worship together, and encourage each other with scripture. I intentionally prayed for this kind of love since 2017, and who knew that man I was praying for was you. God knew exactly what he was doing when we broke up for those 4 years. I vowed to fight for our love and for this marriage. I vowed to continue to choose you through everything, to choose to always love you. I vow not to get mad when you want to watch UFC every weekend. I vow to continue to support you when you train to be the next UFC champion. I vow to always be the wife who leads us in prayer, and I vow to be intentional with my actions. I vow to continue putting God first in our marriage always, and I vow to love you forever.
I belong with you. When they let us choose, I will say I do. I belong with you. When they let us choose, I will say I do. If you got plans, I wanna break 'em. Ain't nothing so important you can't change. Show me the place and girl, I'll take you. I follow your heartbeat to set the pace. Let's get this going, so how it flows. second trying to get to know you. Let's just take our time. We can't hit rewind. World's standing up, it's another moment. Every kiss on your lips has got me hoping. We just take our time. Slow motion. Every breath feels like forever. Every touch is playing on repeat. No such thing as
When y'all got together, we were just kids. I was a senior in high school, he was a junior, she was a freshman. And with that said, I've seen it all.
It was time for prom, and Mark told me that he wanted to ask Rachel to go with him, which blew my mind because I didn't even know he liked her. Like, he had a crush on her this whole time, and he didn't tell me.
Through the ups and downs, to the surprise homecomings, the secret getaways, the Colorado. I held Rachel as she cried every time you had to leave back to the army.
But that was really cool because that small crush grew into this great love that they have.
You really shaped each other to be a woman and man of God, and I admire your growth as individuals and as a couple. Your Nana and our dad would be so proud of the both of you.
So cheers.
I knew you loved each other more than life itself, but through distance and being young, you guys took time apart to figure yourselves out, and now look at you. Y'all married 9 years later.
Play your chance,